Why am I even filming this video? I don't know that I've completely figured that out yet. I don't know. I have no idea. Affirmation, I guess, or confirmation. I'm probably just gonna let this video sit on my memory card for a while. I mean, if you guys are watching this, probably things have gotten better. Because I don't know that I'll be able to edit this in the state I'm in right now. I'm a mess. I think right now I'm just like in a throwback to my life before mental health medication. I have been off my meds for about, I think, just like a week now. And oh my god, it's not by choice. I just have like the automated refills and stuff through my pharmacy. And usually they just send me a text saying, hey, your prescription's almost up. Or your prescription is almost ready for a refill. And for whatever reason, this time around, it was late to contacting me about it or whatever. And I guess I just have been so reliant on that I hadn't even noticed how low my meds were. Maybe it's been longer than a week that I haven't had my meds, but I mean, for anyone who doesn't know, I've done videos on this stuff before, but I do have pretty severe depression, mixed with anxiety and panic disorder and dermatillomania and all of these lovely things. Eating disorders, I'm sure that's probably a thing, but I've always been too scared to like confront that head on, but yeah. I don't know, and for whatever reason, my refill just like hasn't happened, and I've been calling and like nothing is getting done about it, and so I feel like I need to just like go into the pharmacy and be like, listen, I don't know why my doctor is not refilling this, but like, look at me, help me. I don't cry a lot. So for me to just like be sitting here and like crying and like really for no reason, like that's been my last few days. I just like literally will start crying and I can't stop crying. I don't want to get out of bed. The fact that I made my bed for this video is like an absolute Christmas miracle. I just like, I have no motivation. I had been doing so well this year with like getting back on track with like eating better and just taking care of myself. Like, I lost 20 pounds this year. Was super proud, like, trying to get all the weight off that I put on during grad school. You know, I still wasn't at my goal, but now in this past week, like, I'm just overeating again because of this stupid depression coming back. And I gained back 5 of those pounds and I'm, like, so mad at myself. But, like, I can't stop myself from overeating because I'm just, like, so... I don't even know the words. I really don't know how to describe... I don't know how to describe depression to somebody that hasn't been through it in a way that's actually believable to a person who hasn't been through it. Because I feel like it does, and it must just come off as so dramatic and attention-seeking, but it's not. I mean, I'm not crying over anything right now, you guys. I just, like, I can't stop crying. I haven't left my apartment in days because I don't want to. It just sucks. It just sucks, and like I said, I don't know that there's necessarily a point to this video other than, I guess, really just, like I said, confirming that, you know, I feel like there's so many people out there that, like, spit on people. Are my glasses just, like, fogged up, or they're just really dirty? But I feel like there's a lot of people out there in the world that, like, look down on people, spit on people, whatever, who take medication for their mental health issues, and I think I just want to be the proof. Like, they help. They help a lot. I feel like a crazy person now that I'm not on them. And I think it gets to a point too, like when you do take medication for whatever it is, I think it's pretty common to get to a point where it's like, I'm just gonna leave my glasses off because I thought I could sit down and like not be a complete mess, but clearly I was not kidding anyone with that goal. But I feel like a lot of us do get to a point where it's like, we think, oh, we're better now, we don't need our meds, like we're stronger than that, like we don't need help. I suppose I shouldn't speak for other mental illnesses, but I feel like a lot of people with depression end up feeling that way, and you know, there's this feeling or thought associated with depression that it's like, we don't want to be weak. We don't want to be that weak that we need help from a pill to make us feel better. But I think this is proof that medication sure can help a lot. Like a lot. And I'm definitely feeling that right now. You know, I think I was getting to a place where I was feeling so good about myself, you know, like finally getting on track with like losing weight and just treating myself better, you know, therapy and everything, like doing so much better with my dermatillomania, like, you know, my face is pretty dang clear, like I feel like my skin has cleared up so much because I haven't been picking as much. And granted, this past week has been a little hit and miss. I've definitely got a couple spots where I'm really mad at myself that I've started back up in those spots, but like, you know, I was doing so well to the point where I've got an appointment this upcoming week to get my nails off, my fake nails, because I was feeling so confident, you know, that I can do this. Like, I don't need these training wheels, you know, that's kind of how I look at them. And one of them just like popped off on its own, so I was like, it's a sign. It's finally time, and now I'm like terrified because I don't know when I'm gonna get my meds again. And I'm so scared that like I'm gonna get these nails off and I'm just gonna like tear up my skin again. It's really scary, but I'm really hoping that I can get through it. I can get back on my meds and like it'll all be good, but I don't know. And it's really scary. It's really scary. But yeah, I like I said, I have no idea where I'm going with this video, what the point is, but I really do just like want this to be proof, you know. Meds do help people. Sometimes. It's not all the time, but you know, I think combined with, you know, therapy and all that kind of stuff, help is not a fairy tale. Hope is not a fairy tale. But then there's times like this where it's like your provider F's up and leaves you without your meds for however long and you're just a complete mess again. Like I'm a puddle, you guys. Can't stop crying, can't stop eating, can't stop sleeping. I don't know how I dealt with this when I was in undergrad before I got help. I really don't know how I did it. Pat on the back, Cassie, you did alright. But as of right now, I'm just like feeling like a complete sack of shit. Pardon me. But it's not like this video is going to get monetized anyways if it does go up on YouTube. Well, with all the changes and everything now. And it doesn't matter. It's not like that's the point of these videos, you know? I'm not making this for money. Look at me. Like, are you kidding me? You guys are seeing me at my worst. But I want, if I can be any sort of consolation or hope or whatever, that things can get better, you know, I want to be able to be that help to somebody, or be that help to myself. Jesus, Cassie, look at yourself. You know? I will get back on my meds. I will. And then I'll be able to look back on this video and be like, ha, 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 oh, Cassie. Oh, you were a mess. God, even thinking about it, I don't know how this video would be helpful to anybody struggling with mental illness, but, I don't know, maybe this is a very selfish video for me to be doing, just to remind myself that, oh man, Cassie, you do need your meds, and that's okay. Doesn't make me a weak human being, I guess. I clearly still struggle with that, but I don't know. If anything, I guess just letting you guys know you're not alone. You're not alone in whatever struggles it may be that you're going through. And there are loads of people that want to help. You know, be it me, be it someone else here on YouTube, be it HOTLINES and whatnot. There are people that want to help, and people that don't think less of you because of whatever mental thing you have going on. There are people that don't think of you as less than or gross, disgusting, whatever. So, like I said, this video has nothing. This has no conclusion, this has no beginning, no climax, no nothing. But, for some reason I felt like it was important to film this, so I think that's about it for now. Thank you guys for listening. And for watching all of my ugly crying faces, because, whew, what a journey. Alright, stay well, you guys. Hello everyone! 6 months later here, I am putting together an outro for this video. I completely forgot that I had ever filmed this video, and then I got sick this past week and I ran out of videos for you all, and I found this sitting on my memory card. Like, I'm pretty sure I said in the video I would probably do, or let happen, you know, let it sit on my memory card, forget about it, and then maybe upload it later, because I think there is some worth besides just like watching me cry. For those of you that enjoy that for whatever reason, I think it could serve a purpose, you know. I think just highlighting that mental illness is an actual thing. I mean, I know a lot of people have said that that whole episode for me where I wasn't on my meds was going through withdrawal. I don't know. That was the first time I had ever had that happen to me. I also learned that apparently if that does happen where you run out of a prescription or something and you are unable to get a refill right away, apparently you can go to emergency rooms and they will give you a little, like, I think 3-day supply or something. This is what I hear through the grapevine. I personally did not need to, or I personally did not utilize that service, but I think that was really important for me to learn, and if I can spread that to someone out there that also needs that information or is in a time of need,
there you go, there is that information. I also, you know, I guess just an update. I will be doing an actual update video on my dermatillomania and therapy experience and everything. As I think you can see, I haven't had my fake nails on here for a long time, so that has been a big thing for me, and it's been going mostly well. Definitely a learning experience, but a learning experience that I wanted to learn and experience. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to not leave the video hanging where it ended up hanging, where I was just a mess and felt like there was no point to anything. Like I said, I think there is a point to other people, whether you are struggling with mental illness or you are trying to understand mental illness. You know, maybe you don't have any, but you know someone that does and you want to understand them or what they're going through better, and just to see that it's a real thing. You know, depression is not just a first world problem type of a thing. Anyone of any demographic, of any age, race, just whatever, can get depression. It's an actual chemical imbalance that does happen. Not everyone needs to go on medication for it, but there is also a stigma that comes along with medication. There's a stigma that comes along with mental health, and combine the two and it can be really hard. But I think it's important that we stop that stigma, and I don't know that my video will help anybody, but if there's a chance that it can help, I think it's worth putting out there in the world. So yeah, I'm not sure that this outro cap off is really doing much else to help the video, but I hope so. I hope just, you know, you can see here, I'm better, yay! You know, I'm not gonna leave you on a super sad note saying, I don't know what's going on and blah. I knew what was going on, but you know, yada yada. I've said it a million times. I just wanted to come on here and say, yay, 6 months later, things have been resolved and I'm alive and I'm well, and I've been taking my meds every day since then and have not let them run out. It was a problem that my provider did to me or caused or whatever, but you know what? Darn it, there were things that I could have done to prevent that. So I have learned my lesson for sure, and I have been up on my refills and made very sure that I always have my meds available. So there you go. Cassie, just stay on top of things. And you all out there watching, as always, I wish you the best. I hope you enjoyed the video. That seems weird to say. It feels weird to do my normal outro, so I'm just gonna kind of leave it here. I hope you guys are all doing well, and I will talk to you all very soon in a video. Very soon. Alright, bye guys.